Once though, so it counts.
7.
We've had a week. You've had a week. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things happened. We are going to make dinner, but as you know, about once every 2 weeks we do a song, or I attempt a song, and we've got one. We've got one for you this week. Elizabeth chose this one. You want to say why? You want to say why you chose this one?
Well, it's.
We haven't been drinking, by the way, which may throw off the entire first part.
It's an ode. Well, yeah.
Go ahead. What is an ode to?
It's an ode to the lack of supplies and personal protection equipment that we've heard ad nauseum, and
we could only find one song that directly referenced a piece of the PPE, personal protective.
Well, that's not really PPE.
It isn't?
No, but it's worn with.
So we could only find one song that was actually about.
And it's from a wonderful
Medical
Atlanta
equipment.
band that you guys probably know, an old band.
So,
Just, yeah.
I don't know that it's really about what the title
No,
is.
we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about that later. I don't play guitar very well, so just close your eyes, everybody.
Brand new at bass.
And we'll see what happens. Some of you are going to recognize this right away.
The scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly. He's also known as a buster.
Bust.
Always thinking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So no, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of your time, and no, I don't want no scrub.
No scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub.
No scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Hey, hey.
The scrub's checking me and his game is pretty weak, and I know that he cannot approach me, cause I'm looking like class and he's looking like trash. Can't get with his deadbeat ass. So no, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of your time, and no, I don't want no scrub.
No scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub.
No scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. You got no car and you're walking. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. You live at home with your mama. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. You got a shorty, but you show no love. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. You wanna get with me with no money? Oh no, no, scrubs, no, scrubs, no, scrubs, no, scrubs, and no, I don't want no scrubs.
No scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub.
No scrub.
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrubs. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Okay. TLC,
TLC.
an Atlanta band.
Atlanta band. No
And-
comments. We don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they're already.
But
But we want to seriously.
It's
That's
the first song. First, I mean, just give it up. I couldn't have done it.
foolish.
I don't think that was foolish at all.
But really, for reals, we live near a hospital and we see all the ambulances going by, and we are very grateful to all the healthcare workers, etc. So anyone in a scrub, we do love you.
Matter of fact, if you just are wearing
Yes,
scrubs
scrubs.
and you come by the house, we'll probably give you dinner. Certainly the dinner we're gonna make tonight.
That's true. So anyway,
Nicely,
we don't want you to think that we don't understand
nicely done.
the irony. Anyway, he's unplugging me.
Can I have a drink now?
You can have a drink now. I definitely need a
Are
drink
you
now.
gonna have a drink? So,
Yeah.
as for the beverage for tonight, I'm just going to move this over a little bit. I thought that was a fun song. We are going to have a little cocktail. You're probably going to have wine, aren't you? And I'm going to have.
Yeah, but I
something
want
else.
to try this because my friend Jess.
Yeah, we have a bottle of.
Jess, if you're walking, shout out.
A bourbon
Thank you.
that we haven't had before. I know a lot of you guys have. It's called Blade and Bow. This is not an endorsement. Never had it, which means I should probably drink it straight.
Well, at least a taster.
All right, here.
I mean, not shots.
We're not going to do
I have a
shots.
pretty glass.
This is a Nick and, we're very big believers in the Nick and Nora glass instead of a coupe or a.
I'm gonna get one for myself because
But you're going to drink wine, you said.
I know, but I want to try.
Well, okay. Well, if you want a Nick and Nora, there's one in the pantry. But anyway, they're named after the Thin Man movies, Nick and Nora, Charles. It's a safer shape. You don't spill as much. It's not really something to drink straight whiskey out of, but we'll do it anyway. Well, that's actually got a little bit of almost like a rye thing going. I would have thought it was a rye if I just had it. Anyway, we're gonna make a cocktail out of this. I'm gonna get some ice.
All right, Jess.
And yes, I'm using ice from the refrigerator because that's what we have.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
We have
From
this is the ice
Louisville.
we have.
Louisville,
It is
Kentucky.
It's from Louisville, Kentucky. You're not going to be able to really see what we're doing here, so I'll have to hold it up. So I've got some ice here. I'm just going to leave that in the glass. This is a cocktail. Oh crap!
What do you want?
Bitters. The Angostura bitters. This is a drink called a Toronto. And I don't know that it was actually invented in Toronto. I'm going to assume that it was invented in Toronto. But it is a twist up on the family of drinks that are old fashions and Manhattans, except this one's going to use a slightly different alcohol mixture supporting. Okay, we've got some bitters. So this is going to follow a classic cocktail model. So it's going to start with the spirit. And since you're having one too, which I hadn't calculated for, you're not usually a brown liquor girl.
I'm not, but since Jess brought it and
Okay, so
I mean,
I'm
I may not
going to
drink it all,
go
you
with
probably-
two ponies, which is like 2.5 ounces of bourbon.
it's
And
called a pony.
yeah, that's a jigger and that's a pony. It's old school.
I did not know that.
Can you toss your hair like a pony?
My pretty pony.
You're a pretty pony. You have a very pretty ponytail. Instead of using a vermouth, a sweet vermouth, the way that you would in a Manhattan, we're going to use a little Fernet Branca. Fernet Branca is, I guess, technically, I mean, it's a liqueur, but it might as well be an Amaro.
bitter on its
It's
own.
very medicinal. It has mint overtones. It has, I mean, it's just
So
got
it's like a
bunch of
julep.
crap in it. No, I'm not going with that. You know what we should add to this? We should add a little bit of syrup. I've got some simple syrup.
Do you want mint? Since we have black, do you want mint?
No, I don't want mint.
I keep wanting to make it a julep. Because it's from Kentucky.
What? I don't know where the syrup. Ah, there it is. A little bit of syrup is going to help this.
Yup.
So, usually, oh crap! But I've already got it in a stirrer, not a shaker. I don't want to do that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add really only about 2 tablespoons of the Fernet. It's strong stuff. And a dash of the bitters. I think Angostura bitters are the best for this job.
Not some fancy.
Well, as opposed to
We have a lot of-
Peychaud or something like that that you would use in a Sazerac. Can you just kind of swirl that around there? That's sweet.
Swirling. Swirling.
We used to have a cocktail spoon.
Swirling.
Do you know where it went?
No, we probably used it with dog food or something. I don't know.
Probably stuck it in the dog food. I often find measuring cups in the dog food, and that's not because of
Remember
her.
to make
That's
the dog
because of
food.
me.
I don't know. There was a long.
All right. Oh, will you peel us a zest of orange?
I think the next time you're gonna have a drink before we start. 'Cause
I'm a little jittery.
You
It's been a
are.
day.
I don't know
I usually
why.
have
It's
3 of
actually
these.
Fairly calm.
3 of somethings before we
He's exaggerating.
get into a song.
Well, no, maybe you're not exaggerating. On Song Week,
Song weeks, I
and I never have anything.
tend to
'cause-
tipple on song week.
Well, yeah, it's past cocktail.
Okay, so
hour.
that's fine. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Well, maybe
so-
I want more.
You want more?
No, I mean,
We just need one
I have to
piece.
smell.
Now, notice you didn't get quite as much as me.
So good. That's probably wise.
Because I outweigh you by 50 pounds. So there's Elizabeth. There you go, my sweet.
50.
70. Look, I'll lose it, okay? I'll lose it before we shoot good eats. I've been stress eating. And I've gotten a taste for those Paul Newman cookies that I criticized the first week.
And
Some of you people
diss the Paul Newman.
The anti-kale crowd.
I'm gonna go on record. I'm pointing at the table. But
Cheers.
I think it's better than a real Oreo.
To love.
Tess? You know what? I just realized, I was talking to someone today, there's not going to be any Wimbledon or French Open.
Oh, gosh.
But you know, I love watching that.
All the rich people aren't going to get to have a sport.
Tennis is a
What do
really
you
great
think of that?
game. I think it's really good.
It needs the syrup, doesn't it?
Maybe
It needs a little sugar.
okay. This is where I would just go, and I would put the sugar in there. I mean, I know.
There it is.
I understand.
There's the syrup. Go. Let the people see you go.
I know. I'm sure.
Now
all
it's
the
just going to
comments.
sit. Well, at least
No.
let's stir that up. See, I would never do something like that. Here.
I'm so
Since we
sorry.
don't
I'm
know
a
where the
terrible
cocktail
influence on
spoon
you.
Oh, look. We're going to pretend this is a cocktail spoon because it's incredibly long. Here.
We don't need it long anymore. Anyway, that's fine. Thank you. Keep going. Keep going.
It's when she's right that it irritates me the most. When I have no grounds
He's never
for
irritated.
any.
Actually, you're always irritated. He lives in a constant state of irritation.
I thought we weren't going to,
adorable.
like
It's so cute.
air our laundry here on the internet.
Anyway,
It's
this is
a
really
hard
good. I
year.
like this. Thank you, Jess. But you know what she sent also?
Oh, but
was-
those won't go well in here.
don't
She
care.
sent the cherries.
I want fruit. I need fruit.
Well, go get
for
yourself.
antioxidants.
Fine, go get yourself a maraschino cherry.
Where are
We
they?
have. They're in there.
He cleaned up the kitchen again.
Look.
This is what
don't
happened with
have-
kimchi. Remember?
You know, we don't have. It's too freaking soon to bring up the kimchi. And by the way,
Yeah, but
it's in here.
he did something else this week. Like you lost.
God damn it! Where's the
entirely?
kimchi was in here? Are you?
Kimchi or the cherries?
I don't know where the cherries are.
I don't want kimchi
I'm
in
gonna
my.
take them downstairs. Here's the kimchi.
We're now gonna have kimchi.
Here's the kimchi.
in every.
We're just gonna keep that
I don't want
right here.
kimchi.
Well, I don't know where they're probably downstairs in the basement.
Well,
Do you want
Jess
one
bought
now,
us some really
Joey?
wonderful maraschino cherries. It's okay.
We'll eat them next week.
It's okay.
Jess is a friend of hers, so we're drinking now.
Thank you.
This is the drinking portion of the plan. So for dinner, one of the secret weapons, kimchi. It's here. It lives. Literally, I'm afraid to open it. We should actually. Let's wait till we finish our drinks, though.
Because it
that
has hazmat goggles. And
We should have those anyway.
helmets.
One of the things that we always keep on hand are frozen game hens, Cornish game hens. They're like little baby chickens-ish, right? And the first time that I made this for you, you had not known me very long, and I think that you thought I was a little bit crazy because of how I decided to cook it. Do you remember?
Spatchcock.
I spatchcocked that sucker,
we're
and then I
gonna-
cooked it.
We're gonna rock out with our spatchcock.
We're gonna spatchcock big time, and then we're gonna cook that sucker in a panini press. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that panini
He's
press
very
on.
clever with his kitchen devices. Most of you
My
already know
darling
that.
wife is then going to do what she does best, which, oddly enough, is make a salad. You're a very, very good salad maker. She makes better salads than I do, and better pesto than I do, and better hummus than I do. And
This is gonna be a long list, so let's not bore them with it. But let's do the spatchcocking chicken, and I'm gonna try to spatchcock myself. He claims that anyone can. Spatchcocking is when you break the back.
we're going to cut
and
the
you
backbone
cut
out.
the
We're going to
backbone
cut the
out.
backbone out and flatten the bone out. And I
Very
think that that's a
daunting.
fine thing for you to do. It is not daunting. These are little bitty bones because it's a little bitty bird. And I
Still
would
seems-
suggest that you use, we have a lot of scissors here.
Boy, how are you doing? Well, they're all up there.
Well, no, those aren't the ones.
Those
that
aren't the
you
ones.
want.
I want a little saw.
Which of these would you use, Elizabeth?
These,
Why?
because they're bigger. But maybe these.
Now, isn't that just like a woman?
But it's
You automatically assume, well, it's a bigger pair of scissors, so it must be better for the job. Bigger, 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 bigger.
Yeah, I don't think women think bigger is better, ladies. It seems like you'd have more leverage with these, though.
So these came out of a first aid kit. They would work perfectly well. These are actually electrical scissors. They would work perfectly well. This, almost the same size, wouldn't you argue? But not quite. And you're right, and this is why they come apart for easy washing. So yes, bigger.
Boy, do I get a prize? I'm so excited. It just seems like something large. You want more leverage, longer. I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Okay, so I've got a little guy over here. These used to actually be a different breed of bird.
It's actually
but now
a girl,
they're just
one little girl.
baby
Hen.
chickens. That's a good point. What? You're about to
They
say?
use baby chickens. I don't like that.
No, well, they're not baby.
They're not like their own breed. Like if they're running around in the yard, there's like a little chicken compared to all the other
Look,
chickens.
it's peeing.
That's
Scabs, come get it.
super.
So here's
She's been patrolling the
here's
perimeter
our
recently. I don't know.
chickens. They've been
No,
patrol-
the dog.
Oh, the dogs are
she's
patrolling. Okay,
out.
so you're going to do the work, and I'm going to do the camera.
Oh, okay.
So here we go. The spatchcocking of the bird. There's the cavity, right? So yes, well, hello.
Hello.
Oh, I need a point better, don't I? So what you need to do is you need to grab your scissors. Now, lay the chicken down. Okay.
He's very
Now-
serious about his cooking. Serious.
Well, it's.
I'm trying to sing.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Okay.
Now, cut up one side of the backbone all the way, and then cut up the other side of the backbone, thus removing said bone
So
appendage
this
thing.
is the backbone right here.
Well, look, flip it. Look on the inside. Look on the inside. Oh, you know what? We don't have our lights on.
Well,
See, we should have had drinks before this whole thing started.
All right.
It's not the drinks. What is it? So the
assuming-
backbone. No, look. See that narrow ridge thing down through
Okay.
there? That's what you're trying to cut out. So you really want to just feel and just go straight down one side and then straight down the other.
oh yeah, it's not that hard to cut. Easier than I thought. Oh,
It's gonna
Okay.
happen. And then the other side.
it's the wrong
Watch your
side.
fingers.
I know it's the wrong side. Oop. I feel like a butcher.
Oh, you're a butcher, all right.
I don't like it. Blood.
Keep cutting.
Okay. Ugh. It's just not aliens.
Now that's trouble right there, Mr. Johnson.
Blah. Blah.
Ordinarily, well, we will save this because this can go into the stock pot, and I'm not going to waste any part of that animal. Okay, now the whole thing is to, you flatten them out like that. Well, you didn't have to beat on them. Rotate them around so that the legs are, boy, he's kind of rough looking. There's smooth out his skin a little bit. Okay, and now fold her. I'm sorry.
It's a hen.
And now fold the wings back on themselves. Other way. Here, I'll do one and you do the other.
I'll fold it in. Okay, I got you. It's like chicken origami.
Well, now you tried to put it into its own neck hole. That's not actually what I was looking for. Here, can you help me?
There's skin.
We're
All right.
yes. That's good. We have one more thing to do.
What?
Grab a pair. Now I've got chickeny hands, so I'll tell you what. Grab here, paring knife, and we're going to remove the keel bone.
Oh shit.
Don't say that. It's going to be fine. Okay, so lightly cut through. I'm going to do it for you. All right, hold the bird
Why?
down.
Why do you think I can't
Okay,
do it?
fine. You do it. We're going to lightly cut through this membrane right here, so we can see that bone. We want to remove that bone. We want to cut that bone out. Okay. Ooh, okay. Now, see if you can reach in there and here. Let me do that part. Can you hold it? No, you can't.
I
'Cause-
want to. You
okay.
told me I was gonna do
Remove.
Ugh.
Okay. No. Hold on. Maybe it's young enough to where we just. You know what? We're gonna ignore it. He was even. She was even younger
She
than
was
I
so
thought.
young.
She was young. She was.
Why do older
Taken.
chickens get keel bones?
Yeah. Well, as they grow, it calcifies. It goes from cartilage. Let's cut that off with your scissors. Or your knife. Doesn't matter.
Flabby Nick
Well,
stuff. What now?
we didn't need to.
Okay, well, be more specific. Yeah. No, we didn't need to do that. Well, what did we need to do? I mean,
You've got a mean streak in you this week.
What?
That's okay. All right, now you go wash your hands, and
Washing my
then I'll wash my hands.
okay. All right. Washing.
Chickeny hands. I know they're not COVID-y, but they are chickeny. So your bird's going to look like this when it's done. It's kind of perfect for two people, I think. Perfect for two people. So what I'm going to do is we're gonna season it. Okay. Could you bring the pepper and the salt?
The pepper.
The pepper and the
salt and
salt.
pepper?
Ooh, I've got to go up here and turn on this light. I'm going to go up and visit the scene of the kimchi. Think about doing a show like this when what? Oh God, I got chicken juice on that lamp. I'm gonna have to throw it away. All right.
That's wasteful.
What is? Okay, now sprinkle. Oh, wait. Oil. Here, I'm gonna use the other hand. Lightly lube. No laughing.
We're gonna lube before we spatchcock.
Lightly. Well,
Rush.
we've actually spatchcocked. Actually, rub it in.
We're gonna, yeah.
Rub it around a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, now you've got chicken hand. I should have done that. All right, use your other hand. Use your other hand and grab that and spray some on there. Remember, that's a chickeny hand now. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Well, that's right.
What?
Okay, that's not a chickeny
God,
hand.
you're like the king of that.
The king
Oh
of-
no, what did you just do? I didn't tell you to. It's like, jeez. Okay.
How many weeks has it been?
A few hundred.
Few hundred?
What is the?
What's that? That's chicken stuff.
Okay.
That's a bone.
Okay. It's also human stuff. They have bones.
But that's not
All animal.
one of them.
Okay.
Okay, now using your non-chickeny hand, salt,
So like.
sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
I did.
Now you've touched the
No,
chicken now.
I just taste the salt. What?
Sprinkle a little more.
How much more?
More over here. The higher you get, the more even. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now, crap.
Clearly, this is a job for two people.
We should know it isn't. It's just that we don't want to. Here, your other hand. Use this paper towel and pick up the paper mill with that hand,
Yeah. Okay.
and grind on, and then I'll flip the bird.
We're grinding. We're spatchcocking.
We've already spatchcocked
I'm
technically.
just like, okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna flip it. I've got bourbon burps.
Great.
Okay, salt with your clean hand. That's right. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain.
All right, Daddy.
Over here.
Making it rain. I got.
forget
I'm
that
getting
side.
there. Even coverage, ladies and gentlemen. Evidently, even coverage is super important.
Now pepper.
Whee. Okay. Pepper.
You know, this is all reality. This is just us at home. If you came by, this is what would happen.
Every night.
And then we'd have kimchi.
No. We'll probably
Because
never
we're
eat
having,
kimchi again.
or we're eating kimchi tonight. This is happening.
No.
So that bird is now ready.
Okay.
We're not quite set yet on the, turn on some more light. The panini press, which has never ever cooked an actual panini, is going to cook the chicken for us. I'm going to turn on the hood, so you're going to hear a little bit of noise. And if you would, my sweet, just bring that over and
Which hand? My chickeny hand? Or
go
my
wash your
non-chickeny
go wash
hand?
your hands again.
I don't care. You keep like designating my hand as a chicken hand or a non-chicken hand. Do I have to sing happy birthday twice? Has everyone been singing happy birthday twice when they wash their hands?
Didn't you?
Well, I didn't this time because I just washed my hands 2 minutes ago. I'm just
Well,
trying
you don't have to wash your hands that much for
If there are any other.
for salmonella, because that's a bacteria as opposed to a virus. So there are different rules. Okay.
Okay.
That guy
That's
can.
full of
Here we go.
information tonight. Okay.
On what?
Full of information. Which you always are. Where are you going with that? And
But now we need a weight. So I'm going to put That on top of there, and give it a little bit of a squeeze because I want that thing flat as can be. Oh crap, I can't set the timer on my phone. Oh, I can use my watch. Hold on, here, hold this. So I can show off my badass vintage Omega here. We'll set that for 15 minutes. Here we go. Now I'm gonna wash my hands.
I don't know what is happening on your chest.
What do you mean what's happening? Quit looking at my
What was
chest. That's threads. I haven't changed clothes in a long time. I'm wearing the same shirt I wore last week. I'm not a
So
fashion
we are-
blade like you are.
Stash? What are we? Panini?
Spatchcocking and a panini press. It's gonna take 12. It's gonna take. You're not pointing it at anything.
I'm looking at this
You're-
spatchcock chicken.
It's gonna take about 12. It's gonna take about 12.
Up the elevator.
It's gonna take about 12 minutes. During which time, my lovely, beautiful wife, who I love ever so much, is going to make a salad.
Or am I?
What? Where are you?
Yeah, I am.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
not? Okay, well, hold on.
No, I am.
I'm almost done with this. But I can hold
I
the
am.
camera.
Have you guys all spatchcocked before? It's really fun. Every couple should do it at least once. It's true. Alone. It's not getting spatchcock alone though. That is to be frowned upon.
Solo spatchcocking?
spatchcocking is that is frowned upon.
Can we have a safety word for spatchcocking? What would our safety word be?
The chicken is too late.
Chicken! Is that the safety word?
Sure, it's just too late.
Chicken!
Oh, that was the
Chicken.
Portlandia. Cacao.
Chicken.
Cacao.
Cacao. That's-
Cacao.
If you're a
Have you ever
Portlandia
seen the
fans.
Portlandia? The cacao. The cacao. Cacao.
That
Cacao.
is their safety word.
Cacao.
Cacao.
Cacao. Cacao.
We can't,
Cacao.
but here in Georgia it would be chicken. Fried chicken. My safety word is going to be fried chicken.
Yes, yours.
Goddamn, I got chicken guts and juice all over this damn place, baby. We're going to have to burn down the trailer. What kind of salad are you going to make?
Ooh, this is scary.
I'm going to see about, can I flip the camera around? I think I can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You know what I think you did? Like,
What did we do?
I think you took all my salad stuff downstairs. Okay, well, that's it. As usual, my weekly journey to the basement.
I don't think the Wi-Fi will make it down there with you. I'll stay here.
That's how you make sure you get out there.
I completely did that. I put all of her salad greens in the basement. There's going to be hell to pay later. That's okay. Let's go. Hey, who wants to go visit Scabigail? Scabigail, what's going on? Why aren't you in there with us cooking? What's going on? She's really not happy with me. She doesn't like this whole YouTube thing. It really upsets her a little bit. All right, so I've got my some weight here on my spatchcocking bird, which is sizzling away inside the panini. I do have some ventilation applied. I'm very fortunate that I've got real vent here, and I've got a drink. And she has a drink, and I can't help but notice that she's had more for a drink. So there we go. Oh. See, I'm not used to flipping that thing around. Did you find the greens, darling?
Anything else?
She'll be really pissed. The cherries, did you bring those?
No, because that was for next week. Yes.
I'm so sorry. We didn't have room, and I...
No, it's like every week I have to go down to the basement or something. My alone time.
Every week you go to the basement,
I get my lunch.
but I mourn for you when you're not here. So the truth is that Elizabeth here makes a better salad than I do.
I don't think we ever make salad. That's not true. In your books, you do. Guess what? I'm not. What are we not making this week?
What are we not making?
What are we not talking about, or what am I not adding?
Kale. We are not, everybody, we have had more kale comments in the last, here, I'll flip this over so you can see this, so you'll have people seeing it. We are not going to have anything to do with kale. We're
Divided on
a nation divided on kale. There have been people sending us replies that are like, screw kale, kale sucks. And other people are like, kale saved my life. There was actually a torpedo shot into a cruise ship that I was on, and kale swam out from the shore and rescued not only me, but a basket of puppies. So kale is seen as a good thing. All right, now a couple of things that you might not expect to see on the average salad situation is we've got some anchovy paste. Elizabeth's a big believer in it. Now, you were talking earlier about making your own, but we're going to just have those standing by. We don't have a mortar and pestle here. That is true. We should, but we don't. There are a lot of things that we don't have here, and a mortar and pestle is one of them. And we've got about...
Nobody cares, evidently.
With
Because
about
every
what?
time we're like, really? Half an hour. Oh, how long was that?
12 minutes. It's good. It's fine because it can
12
rest. No, 12 minutes total. We've got about 7 minutes before that's done. So,
All right.
would you like your drink?
I may make this simple. Like most things, I don't really have. I mean, I have a plan. I know what I always. Not always.
Oh, what you're saying is that there is no recipe and that you've written nothing down? Because so many of you have been like, we want the recipe for the carrot hummus and we want the recipe for... There's not ever going to be one.
Cross testing.
Look, okay, let's ask them. What's going to piss you off more? If you just have to go back and watch the episode and write down what she says and look at what she does, or if we actually publish a recipe that hasn't been properly cross-tested and then you make it and it doesn't work, which would be less bad? Let us know, and we'll go through the comments and you let us know. Because I think that you're better off just watching the show and doing what you do.
That's fine.
Because otherwise we have to cross-test.
No, the minute I write it down, the magic's gone. Just, I don't know.
Why would the magic be gone when you write it down?
I'm just saying, it's hard for me.
Well, that's okay.
I did publish one. I published the turmeric drink.
Your turmeric
thing.
tamer.
Yeah.
And people love it.
I think.
You smell good. What is that?
Clean. It's clean. That's what you're smelling. Yeah.
So one of the first things that goes when you're quarantined is hygiene.
No. It's
For
just
me,
that
it
we're not
does.
going to. We're not going to.
We're not going to the frickin' opera.
Yeah.
It's like I wore clean underwear until the clean underwear ran out. And I felt bad about using water to wash underwear. So after I'd worn the last pair 3 days, I just took off the underwear.
Okay, that's way more information than anyone needs. I don't really think it's true.
We're clearly speaking too loudly because we're upsetting Franny. Franny's very stressed by this entire incident. So, all right, what we've got going on is how much lemon juice would you say that is?
Oh, lemons worth.
Lemon's worth? Okay, great.
And I know there's seeds in there, but once again, I didn't juice it properly.
What do you mean? What does that mean? There's no properly.
I don't know what happens to the lot of seeds. Let me do it.
I'm just gonna give it a look.
Speaking of not watching opera, etc., but have you guys seen? I guess the Bocelli concert. That was a couple weeks ago now.
Where the hell's my instant thermometer?
Once you get into the show tomorrow.
Well, I was talking about my drawers and the fact that I had done away with them some time ago.
That's true. No, not those drawers.
Well, this sucker's done.
Oh man, really?
But that's okay. I can pull it. I'm just gonna pull it and have it resting. You know what? We'll let it get a little crisper. It's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's past. Oh. You have to point the.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't get the thingy.
You see that?
I know. You're right.
You poke
Sorry.
that into the. I just don't want to see us have to go to. There you go.
go.
So, the anchovy paste is now going
So normally
into.
I would just put it in there, but I know that'll scare people. So I'm gonna guesstimate. I'm gonna guesstimate about half of. Woo!
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce. It was saucy.
So basically, that tube's taking a dump, because that's what it looks like.
Okay.
So
That's like manly.
the entire reason for the anchovies would definitely be an umami thing,
Yeah.
a saltiness thing.
Yeah.
It brings body and a savory quality. There goes the train. We do live next to the train tracks.
They know that by now.
Yes, they do know that by now. I know that.
Mentioned it about 100
I've mentioned it about 100 times. I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
But it's true.
It is true.
Yeah. Our bed shakes.
We went over and visited Scabigail while you were in the basement.
Oh, how's Scabby over there?
She was very pissed off.
Why?
She was like, she wouldn't even look at me. Would you like a whisk? Can I get a whisk for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was bored too.
So what other food show on TV or online would let you see this kind of thing going on? There we go.
We don't have kitchen staff. Can I use my fork? What's wrong with the fork? I get it. I mean, I'm the one who makes salad dressing, and you told me that I make a better salad.
I was trying to be helpful.
I understand, but now I'm using a fork. That's what I use. You maybe have used a fork always. Yeah. Oh, that was fun. I'm gonna magic trick. Okay. You're fine. You're fine, Alvin.
What?
You're fine.
Fine about what? What do you mean I'm fine? I am fine. I went over to look at the kimchi. All right. This guy's got to come off now, so I'm going to move this to a plate.
I'll go get a plate.
I'll get a plate. You make the salad. You. What are you looking at? You ate that cheese, didn't you? What are you? Where are you going? What? What?
Noisy cricket Aleppo. Have we finally gone through the Aleppo?
No, we haven't gone through the Aleppo.
No, it's in here somewhere.
No, it's
I
here.
do a little bigger. It's okay.
Uh,
No,
It's in
fine.
an envelope.
It's
We
fine.
have an envelope of
I know.
You sure?
We've got two. It's fine.
This,
I'll
this room scares me. I'm just gonna close the door.
Chicken's hot.
Yes, my chicken is hot, and I'm gonna move it to this plate.
I'm doing a little bit of chicken.
And of course, we've still got a lot of nice chicken fat here that we could definitely make use of. I'm wondering what else I've got that I could throw in there to cook. We only have
Potatoes?
what?
Do you like thin sliced potatoes? Would you like potato?
Sure. Yeah. 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 I'll do. We've got some potatoes.
Those potatoes are farming. I don't know if you guys are doing, but we have
I'm trying to figure out a way to put this camera up here. Hold on a second.
Remember you promised people you weren't going to carry the camera around anymore?
I'm trying
Keep it
not
in
to.
one place?
Look, do you see how precarious this is right now?
Yeah, but people were grateful when we weren't carrying it around.
Well, they need to see what's.
So our potatoes that we're using, which were so pretty, came from, it's really, well, it's looking like a perfect potato, and it is. But it's a CSA. Our local CSA, I don't know, a lot of grocery stores in Atlanta have gone, I mean, restaurants have
2
gone.
millimeters.
May I
Yeah,
finish saying what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of restaurants have become CSAs because they have really great produce sources, and they're not using them to serve guests as much as they were. So check with your restaurant that you love, because they may be acting as a CSA, meaning what does CSA stand for?
Community supported agriculture.
Community supported agriculture. Thank you. And we luckily have a friend, Elisa Berry, of BellaCucina.com, which I don't think she can send you a CSA box, but she gave us the most beautiful farmer's box from her last week, and these beautiful potatoes were in them, and some other like amazing stuff.
So we'll try the purple potatoes. I think we might need more fat. So that's gonna stay. Maybe we still have some schmaltz, right?
We do have schmaltz.
Schmaltz.
We do
This
have
schmaltz is really old.
Well, there's new schmaltz.
There's newer schmaltz?
Old schmaltz and new schmaltz.
We'll do a taste test to see what's better, the old schmaltz. Oh shit! Don't. Scabigail,
Here's the new schmaltz, which is not on the floor. Here. I'm going to. He's like, I don't know what to do with that. Okay, well, here's the new schmaltz. New schmaltz. Out with the old schmaltz. In with the new.
Be really careful because
I'm going to clean it up. Look, that's what I'm doing.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that old schmaltz had like separated.
That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. When your schmaltz gets old, it separates.
Are you trying to say something? Are you making a statement? This schmaltz came from Fatworks, which is a company that I like a lot. Wait, Fatworks. You can actually buy this stuff online. They do a very, very good job with fat. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've got my purple potatoes. I was going to close them up in there, and there's that, and here's this chicken, which I should have warmed up in the oven. Hold that, but I didn't. And you're going to use? Are you using this, or are you going to use this salad bowl?
I forgot about salad bowl.
Can I use this as a cloche? I'm going to cloche the chicken. We have this really groovy mid-century salad bowl. Elizabeth and I both grew up at this age when salad bowl. Did your family have the wooden one, the big wooden salad bowl, and the wooden serving bowls? That's the one set you have.
I don't think I have the serving bowl.
Well, my family definitely had the big salad bowl. It was a thing. What do you need? Oh, I'll get the salad spinner.
Okay, why don't you take them to the
We'll go back to the pantry. Oh hell, it's way up there. Okay. Our crisis management situation is. Yeah, we kept saying we're gonna get the pantry all worked out, and then I got busy making Good Eats episodes, and she got busy building restaurants and stuff, and we just never did it, I don't know how that is, because it's kind of frustrating. Here's the salad spinner, my dear.
I never used one of these.
They're wonderful.
I know, I would think, but I know they're not unitaskers.
They're not unitaskers because you can spin dry your underwear in there.
What was I going to use this week? You were going to yell at me? Oh.
I was going to yell at you?
Not yell. Make fun of. I got a garlic press.
You did what?
I don't know. You know. We had this discussion.
A garlic press? She did. She got the most unitasker of all unitaskers and brought it into our home. If you're a Good Eats fan, you know how I feel about this. This is
Surely there's something else you can press.
M&Ms.
See,
You could squeeze M&Ms into little bits and watch their little. See, I like this. It's like cranking a lawnmower.
You know what this is like?
What?
Remember that thing as a little kid that you would pull and it would spin the animal sound thing? I don't know. I never had the toy, but I never named it.
I remember the things that when you used to have a thread and you put a button in the middle and you pulled back and forth and it wound up.
Wow.
It was an Amish thing, I think.
Or like a Victorian thing. Okay. All right.
Oh, look what else I happen to have here. Lacquered bacon. Spicy candied bacon. If you want some of this, there's going to be a pantry raid video on the YouTube channel soon. So you can enjoy that.
Yeah, we just have it laying around in bowls.
Well, here, we have it later. We do have it. Holy Christ, that's hot. Oh my God. All right.
Okay.
So I can't vouch for what's going to happen.
Can't be wrong.
All right.
It's potatoes.
You're right.
Can't be wrong. Still spinning. I know, I just like to watch it spin. Whoop! Stop the bus. Stop the boat. Stop the boat. What movie is that from?
Stop the boat?
Stop the boat. You know, it's your favorite, one of your favorite movies. And you idolize the star. It's growing and growing and growing and
Oh!
growing.
Of course. Willy Wonka. The original version, the good one, the Gene Wilder version.
Yeah, we don't love Johnny Depp.
The Johnny Depp version was just really creepy. Let's face it, Johnny Depp's gotten pretty creepy if you think about it.
Well, it might be the drugs.
The drugs? Actually, I think he just does a lot of really expensive wine, right? That's what I heard.
Mixed with the drugs.
Mixed with drugs?
I don't know. All right, so basically, I'm just doing something so simple because this is all really simple.
Well, what is the secret? What all went in there?
Anchovy paste.
Right.
About probably really about a teaspoon.
Okay.
One lemon's worth. About a quarter cup of olive oil, really good olive oil.
We're using this California olive oil. That's kind of our go-to here.
Yeah. Not for cooking
Not
though.
for cooking, no. Salad
I don't
dressings.
know. A couple shakes of paprika, smoky.
Smoked
and-
paprika,
And a couple shakes of
cumin, ground cumin.
Because I don't think I can, make a dish without.
And I just saw it go by. Somebody said they loved that movie and that the book was better. The book is always
Oh my
better.
gosh, yeah.
Although we were having this conversation that I believe that there's one movie where that is as good as the book. No. Fight Club. I think the film version of Fight Club is as good as the book. Hunt for Red October.
That was a good book too, but I think
It was a good book, but the movie is better. But I guess I wasn't thinking about it. We haven't discussed that. Do you use pepper?
Yeah, I do it like this. I just put it like
Okay,
this.
so are we ready to eat? Okay. Let's look at I don't know how I feel about these.
I don't know. That looks wrong.
Did this thing shut itself off? No? Well, I'm going to shut it off.
Okay.
And I'm going to shut this off.
Thank you. In the vortex.
The whirling vortex. Maybe some paper towel. And we'll... Don't worry, I got this.
I think we're gonna get complaints about
What?
the moving camera again.
Well, what would you... Here. It's not moving anymore.
Don't do that. Seriously. Don't
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm doing the...
Okay.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, here. Is that better?
probably. Don't you think it's better, people?
But they can't see any of the food.
I understand.
That's fine.
We need Lamar.
They're just gonna look at my thorax.
Your thorax. Here. Okay. Potatoes going on paper towels. It's fascinating TV.
Look.
We were improvising because we had extra stuff. But don't you think it's a good idea, the panini press?
Look, check this out.
The
These all kind
panini
of stuck
press?
together.
Oh, that's like art.
It's a 7.
See, I made the snowflake, and you are doing the.
I'm doing a number 7.
It's almost like stained glass. They're very thin. Look at all the light coming through. That's all light coming through. Whale. See? Food art. So this is a craft show and a cooking show. This is more for
This is
more for your money.
This isn't anything that's ever existed before. That
Yeah.
all I know for sure. Let me block the
Anomaly.
top of it. Is that this show is not something that anybody's ever done. I hate the non-bounty paper towels. They don't tear right.
But they're good for the
Bounty,
These are good.
Bounty,
All right, we know.
Bounty.
Just,
I'm trying to get them to pay
This
attention
week-
so they'll send us some.
I understand. Okay, I know.
We have to salt these.
Okay, we're salting. We're salting. Salting. Okay. That was beautiful. Did you see that wrist action, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Do it to it. Come on.
No. I have to rest my wrists.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
You made potato chips without frying them. Well, actually, they are fried, kind of, in chicken fat.
Are they really that good?
Yeah. Okay. Do a little. That could be a little less cooked.
It's hard to tell when you've overcooked a purple potato because they're dark. All right, I'm gonna cut the chicken in half.
See, this is when you leave the camera in one place, because I royally suck at camera.
Well, Karen,
guys
so
know
do
that.
I, because you said that everybody's gonna complain.
Okay, what are we doing?
Well, you can click the button and it'll flip the
Oh.
screen around.
Duh. Okay. See? He hasn't made his rocket yet.
My rock.
Oh, they like it moving, they said.
What do you mean by
Just
rocket?
show the dogs. It's pretty much all they want is the dogs. That's it.
Scabigail, come on.
Next
girl.
time it'll just be all dogs. I don't know if like you,
pissed off.
we had, I mean, I made like a whole schedule. Like I'm going to get up in the morning.
You want me to...
I am talking. Not that anyone really cares what I'm saying, but I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't know if you guys did this. We're just looking at this. Chicken cam. Da 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 da. Okay, because I'm going to turn my around now. I made a whole schedule for like every day. I was going to get up and I was going to do yoga and I was going to, I had like the schedule made for myself, and that's about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month now. Not one day have I followed it. Nor have I finished one book, nor have I done any art projects. I mean, I don't know where the days go. I'm not on TV. I'm not watching TV. Where do they go, Alton?
I just cooked the food.
Do you guys have the same issues? It's like, yeah, like, see, yoga. Same thing. I was like, I'm going to do my yoga thing. I got all this plan. I'm going to, like, learn a language.
I think what we've learned is that during quarantine, we don't need no freaking yoga.
No, we really need yoga. We desperately need yoga.
I don't think we need yoga
you've
because
never-
yoga means carrying around yoga mats, which makes you look like a complete douchebag. Not you. Not you personally. I meant the world at large. Can I put some salad on here now?
Why don't we just walk over?
Okay.
Hang on. I'm flipping. This is what happens when you leave me with the camera.
Well, you complained about my camera work. You made very specific, very...
See, not one project completed. It's a problem. I mean, it's like a real thing. It's like, what
It's
happens?
because we're all busy watching news.
Yeah,
press
75 pounds
news
later. No
and-
kidding. Yeah. No, we're not watching news, actually. I did for the first week. I pretty much, like,
'Cause we're all-
fixated on the news. Yes, we need more alcohol. Luckily, liquor stores are considered essential, because I think,
Damn right.
yeah, solitaire, he's played some
I
solitaire.
play some solitaire because I like solitaire.
We used to. I'm gonna teach him how to play double solitaire.
Okay, I'm gonna put this
Which
over
can get
here
bloody.
where we can all see.
This is like really big arugula. It's large arugula. Large arugula.
There are our plates.
Yay.
There's our spatchcock panini press dinner.
We're gonna rock out with our spatchcock out. Here we are. We're doing that.
With our spatchcock out.
What's that? Rock out with your spatchcock out. I don't know. I'm sure it's tasty.
Luckily, I've kept my manners
Oh my
up.
gosh. Francis wants to make a statement. This is really big arugula. It's got like, it's very stemmy.
It's important when you're away from society,
To remember.
when you keep up the trappings, good manners,
I'm eating with my hands now.
and
I make all kinds of disgusting eating noises. Jeez.
they're pretty delicious. Will you admit that's delicious?
I haven't eaten it yet, but I'm sure it is because you made it.
Oh, can I have one of those crappy ass brown paper towels that aren't Bounty? Look, see, it didn't even tear. Look at that. See how that's what they do when they're not Bounty.
Now let's get our priorities straight.
Bounty.
I do want to make it clear that the song we did at the top of the hour, it's not, there's kind of a flight of a Concords moment. Like, we really do get how unbelievably important. It's true.
That is true. Because we
All
live
the
right, we
healthcare
live
workers.
near
I mean,
a,
like, what?
we live near a hospital.
You can imagine
So we see
how
it
they
every
get
day.
up in the morning and go in,
We see it.
and all the
every day.
signs around us that say thank you, healthcare workers. So, anyway, hopefully no one took offense to that song, because
Only music lovers.
sorry about your eardrums. I probably won't sing ever again, as long as I live. Maybe not even in the shower.
Very
I'll
good
just take up
salad.
whistling.
My darling, do you want to answer some questions? Why my wife won't let me bring, wait, I want to see that. Wait. My wife won't let me bring home anything other than Bounty. Good for your wife. The song was great, Elizabeth. Are you fans of Alton Brown? Are you fans of Chef Mike Hunt? I don't know who that is. So we'll just keep going here. Oh, crap. I don't even know what that did. Okay, so we don't have any questions anymore because there they are, they're back. Favorite kosher salt? It's down in the basement. Would you get it, honey? Kidding. Diamond Crystal kosher salt. Diamond Crystal kosher salt is actually properly made. They evaporate that in big boiling kettles as
What
opposed
makes
to.
it kosher?
Well, that's a very, very good question because a lot of people think that it means
blessed, right?
that it's blessed, which has not been. What it means is that it's been used for koshering. So basically, any big flaky salt can call itself kosher salt. But the Diamond Crystal folks actually make it the real way. The Morton's people like squish it between big rollers, which is why it crunches funny and tastes rather metallic. I don't like that.
Okay.
Unless, of course, there are advertisers on Good Eats.
Okay, more questions?
In that case, I'm gonna get that little girl with the umbrella tattooed on my butt.
More questions?
Well,
Well, you can get tattoos in Georgia.
we can get tattoos now. Wait, somebody's. What about this? Alton. Next time you're in Las Vegas, I'll never be in Las Vegas again. I'm very seriously got it. These go very, very quickly. Can you make homemade pizza? We talked. We're gonna do pizza.
I want to do grill, but here's the thing, because of the whole, I'm not gonna go into it, but I am gluten intolerant, gluten unfriendly.
So here's the thing.
And I want to do a grilled pizza, but he says you can't do a grilled pizza that's not got gluten in it because of which is fine. I mean, I totally think why? Of course you're right.
So basically, what you've just done is told them to go out and prove me wrong.
Oh.
These would be good, but they overcooked a little. But they are still potato chips from waxy potatoes, which is not bad. So we're going to do a grilled pizza, maybe next week. What do you think? Maybe? We'll depend. That would mean planning, and we just don't like to plan.
And people kept mentioning, you stop with the fingers thing. Arepa pizza.
People do
Arepa.
keep talking about arepa. So first off, that means we've got to land some masa, which I think we can do.
I'm sure we can.
If that's what you want, we can do that, and that would be gluten-free.
But we can't do it on the grill. That's fine. I don't care either way. I'm just saying.
It's gonna fall apart.
That's fine. I just
And fall down in between the.
I just didn't know. I knew arepas, but I didn't know arepa pizza.
Wait. Somebody wants. Oh, you want us to open the kimchi?
Oh God. Well, I am standing. Oh. Oh, that was very anticlimactic. I had a Korean. I think we talked about this. I had a Korean roommate in graduate school that
Hush.
I only until very recently not been able to eat kimchi much. Wow. Wow. Well, it's fermented.
That's good kimchi.
And there will be a recipe.
And this is Good Eats kimchi because we're doing a fermentation show. And this is going to be on it. The week that it spent hiding up in the globes did
Yes.
not hurt. That may actually be the thing
That's
that
the
capped it
secret.
off. Do you want a bite? Or are you?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm back into eating it now.
It's
just,
okay
it took
to
me
double
10
dip.
years.
You can double dip into kimchi because there's nothing in there that can survive. Remember, keep your manners up.
It is really good.
It's not too hot.
Spicy.
It smells a little bit like a sock, but a really spicy sock.
That's kimchi. Yeah.
There's some gochujang going on in there.
Wow.
Anyway, we're coming. Oh, we're at an hour. We have to go. We promised not to do this. We've been on for an hour.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for putting up with our musical musings. We promised to drink before we start the show next time. I think we get along better if we drink before. Do you think we do? You were a little spicy tonight. Did I do something in particular? Or is it just my general presence?
You had your. you were in rare form tonight. It's okay.
Was it that bad? Was I an asshole yet again? I'm sorry.
I never have said that. You said it
I'm
yourself.
sorry.
I would have said
I'm
that.
sorry. Can I draw a bath for you? And you can just soak in the bath.
Draw a picture of the
I'll read Corelli's mandolin to you.
Such a good book. We're reading to each other. That's one really good thing for couples to do. I think I love reading out loud. So do you.
Very much so.
alternate,
It's a very good
chapters.
communal thing to do.
Yeah. I do. I think it's a really great thing to do. So
Read to
Corelli's
each other.
Mandolin is a book that he'd never read, which I think it was written like in the mid-90s.
It's very good. I associated it with the bad movie with Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Are you gonna eat your bird?
I am, but I'm not like you are.
I was willing to
Okay.
show them what it was really like.
So read to each other. Wear your masks. Thank you to all the healthcare workers, and we hope you got the play on words with the song.
Thank you for being with us. We're going to sign off until next week. Alton Elizabeth, Quarantine Kitchen. How do you turn this thing off again?
The X
Is
every
it this
time.
one?
It's
Or is
still
the
the
one?
X.
Is it that one?